everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to make Moroccan tagine with ground beef. I'm gonna make it like meatballs. For the vegetables, I'm gonna use the peas. I'm using the onions, the garlic, tomato, mushroom, potato, and green chili. So the first thing I have done is cut the onion into little cubes, and also I cut the tomato this way. I'm gonna grind it. I'm gonna add the garlic with it. I'm gonna make like tomato sauce out of it. And here I'm gonna add for the seasoning. As I'm adding the seasoning to the tagine, I'm gonna tell you guys what I'm using. So as I said, I'm gonna add I don't know if you guys can see. Let me turn on the light. Hopefully now is better. So the first thing I'm gonna add olive oil. Good amount. And now I'm gonna put it on the stove on medium. It has to be on low heat, but I'm gonna do the medium because I'm a little in hurry. So so I'm gonna put it on medium heat, and I'll be back to put the seasoning to the ground beef. As I said, now I'm gonna add the seasoning and the spices to the ground beef. I'm gonna start first with the black pepper. You guys can add as much as you guys like, depends on how much ground beef you guys have. I said black pepper first, and then now I'm gonna add the ginger powder, paprika, and you guys can add the cumin. It makes it taste really good, but I'm skipping it because my kids don't like the taste of the cumin. I'm gonna add the olive oil, a little of the turmeric powder, and some salt. And here I'm gonna add like a spoon of ginger and garlic paste. And here I have chopped cilantro and parsley. I'm gonna add a little here, and I'm gonna leave some to add at the tagine to the vegetables. So the first thing I'm gonna mix everything. As you can see, I mix all the ingredients with the ground beef. Now I'm gonna start making balls out of it, and let's start. So here I'm gonna start making the balls, and you have the option of making little ones or the big ones, depends on how you want it. So after I'm done with the shaping the ground beef, now I'm gonna grind the tomato with the onion. I'm gonna grind it and then add it to our tagine. And I have already let the onions to get salted with the olive oil. I'll be right back in 1 minute. So here's our onions. Now I'm going to add the tomato sauce. At this point, I'm gonna add the seasoning, the same thing I've added to the ground beef. I'm gonna add first a little of the food coloring. I'm going to be adding black pepper as well. The same spices I used with the ground beef. Just because I want the sauce also to be delicious. And some ginger powder. I like to cook on this clay plate or clay pot just because it makes the food more delicious than just cooking it on the regular pot. So now I'm gonna put the lid and leave it to be cooked for a few minutes. Go. After a few minutes of cooking the tomato sauce, now I'm gonna start adding the ground beef or the meatballs. So here we have our meatballs are cooking. Now I'm gonna add the potatoes. I'm gonna add the big pieces first. Oops. And then the small ones. And now I'm gonna add the peas, the sides, this one. I did not add any water, but now you guys can see the onions and the vegetables gonna make it a little bit like it has water. So I'm gonna put the lid and I'm gonna cover it until almost the vegetables are almost cooked, and then I'll be right back. Now I'm gonna add the mushrooms. And I'm gonna add the green chilies. I can add one more here to make it just, you know, the 4. So here I add the 4th one. And I'm gonna add the cilantro in the center. Just like that. And you guys can see it comes really good. Even the mixture of the colors. And now I'm just gonna put the lid on and I'm gonna leave it to be cooked until it's ready. So now mostly I'm gonna wait until the sauce gets thickened. As you can see, there's a lot of sauce, so I want that water to get a little dry. So here is our food is ready. I'm just gonna turn off the stove. As I said earlier, you guys can make it at the normal pot, the regular pot, but I like to use the clay one because it tastes really good. So even I turn off the stove, it's still, because the pot, this pot takes a lot of heat. I hope you guys like my recipe, and if you guys like it, leave me a thumbs up, and if you guys new to my channel, subscribe and leave comments down below, and hope you guys like. السلام عليكم يا احلى ملكات، يا ملكات في الكون، كي دايرين؟ لاباس عليكم بخير وعلى خير ان شاء الله تكون اموركم في احسن الاحوال. اليوم درت معكم الطواجين، درت فيه الكفته، طاجين الكفته بمطيشه وبالبطاطا وشومبينيو، وزينته بالفلفله الحاره وقزبر ومعدنوس. كنتمنى ان هذه الوصفه تنال الاعجاب ديالكم ان شاء الله وتجربوها، ولان انا حسيت انني درتها مختلفه. واذا عجبتكم الوصفه خليوا لي لايك، واللي جديد في القناه خلي لي سبسكرايب وخليوا لي تعليق، وشكرا جزيلا على التتبع، ونخليكم هنا ان شاء الله حتى الفيديو القادم باذن الله. خليتكم في امان الله وحفظه. السلام عليكم ورحمه الله تعالى وبركاته.